Hej och välkomna allihopa till ännu en intervju med min vän Paul. Paul är en hängiven ritual master och healer med rötter i kung Salomons, den vises härstamning. Han brinner för att vägleda andra genom andlig transformation och arbetar med lärorna från Modern Mystery School för att inspirera till djupgående förändring. Med en naturell talang för försäljning och handel kombinerar Paul praktisk affärsmannaskap med djup andlig visdom, vilket skapar ett unikt tillvägagångssätt som ger andra kraft på deras personliga tillväxtresor. Och så byter vi till engelska som vanligt. Hello Paul, welcome and thank you for taking the time.
Hi, karl-simon. Yeah, thanks for having me. It's an honor. It's cool.
Let's get started with the first question. And I don't really know, but all those years and months ago that you got your life activation, what was it that made you choose to actually go forward and receive this beautiful healing?
That's a very good question. So ultimately, I think, yeah, I was searching. I was on a path of searching some meaning in my life. I know that I have deep within me stuff that needed healing. So I was a drug addict. I used to take lots of drugs, and I wanted to a way out of this. And yeah, ultimately, it was a feeling within me that I couldn't really describe that really called me to do the life activation. I can't explain. I can't explain. It was a feeling that this hope, like, okay, this might give me hope, that there's hope that this may change my current situation. Ultimately, then it was like curiosity, and I know that I can't lose anything. I just can gain an experience. So why not do the life activation? And lucky for me, it changed my life.
That's really beautiful. And you actually went forward to take the next step, which is to actually be able to offer the life activation. And just if you could share some light on why did you choose to go from receiving it to actually like, oh, I want to give this to everybody else.
Yeah. So when I looked at the mystery school, I saw there's a path. And what I saw is something called ritual master. And then I looked at ritual master and I saw like, oh wow, warrior, like kind of fighting for the good, right? And then I saw the path, and then I saw, okay, to become a ritual master, I need to become a healer. So I went forward into Healer's Academy to learn the life activation because I wanted to do the ritual master. That was the reason. And of course, then sitting in the Healer's Academy, I realized that I'm a healer too, and that I needed healing, and that I want to share this with other people, of course. Yeah, and ultimately, again, yeah, I want to help people. The world, when we look at the world is not in a good place. The world is, you know what I mean. And so if there's a tool that helps people, how like it helped me, so why not share it with other people, right? Why not helping people with the same tool that helped me, right? Yeah.
That's really cool. We're quite similar in that fashion, actually, why we went to Healers Academy. Yeah. um,
Most of the men.
yeah.
Oh, healers? Oh no, I don't heal. I want to go to ritual master.
Yeah, yeah. And you've been talking a little bit about, you touched on the subject on all the changes that happened in your life and with you. What were like, let's say the first 6 to 12 months after you received the life activation? Are there any like major changes or small changes in your life that you could like, oh, that's because of the life activation? If you can talk a little bit about that.
Yes, 100%. So what happened after the life activation, what I realized a little bit after, because I didn't have the awareness, is so much light got shined on all my darkness, on all my dark parts. So after the life activation, kind of, I saw my dark parts more, my shadow, kind of, right? So I started to unveil my masks and things that I was was looking away from, right? But the light of the life activation is shining so bright that you cannot look away any longer. So I needed to face challenges in my life. I needed to face the fact that I need to love myself, right? I had some issues there, still maybe. And it brought so much healing and it removed like masks, right? So I became more authentic. I stopped using drugs because I realized that the drug that I'm looking for is within me. And I have the light. I have the light, and that's beyond any drug. And so I changed my relationships. I moved. I changed my job. Like everything got so more aligned with who I really am and what is my real purpose. I get like realigned, right? Realignment happened. Yeah.
That's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Who would you say would benefit from taking that big step forward and receiving the life activation?
Every human being that is looking for something more, right? So everyone would benefit. Besides, because you are so powerful, you need to choose. You need to choose that you want to change. So I cannot force someone to change. So 99% of human beings, I think they all need healing. So I would say every human being needs this. And the life activation is not a therapy session. It's not mental. It is energetic. So you don't speak with the life activation, it happens. The energy will shift automatically if you believe it or not. So therefore, I would say it's the best healing modality we can offer because it works on a much deeper level. You don't need to talk to a therapist. Things will shift automatically, and the reflection of life will help you to understand and change. So, especially the person who's listening to this, you need the life activation. Otherwise, you wouldn't listen. And yeah.
That's pretty accurate actually. Yeah, if you're listening to this, if you found my channel or anyone else talking about the life activation, that's a good indication that it could be for you, especially if you feel resistance to us saying this right now. I would like to finish off with just saying a really big thank you for taking the time. And I know we're all busy in our day-to-day life. And if you could finish off with just sharing where, if somebody outside of Sweden is listening to this, maybe they're close to you and they don't know, where are you in this physical, beautiful world? Sorry about that.
It's all good, yeah. I am in Germany. I am in central Germany, and it's in Cologne. In Cologne is central Germany. And yeah, that's where I am. Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Thank you so much, Paul. And I'll see you next time.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thanks.